Alright, hello and welcome. I'm Sai and we are back with some Baldur's Gate 3. Um, so something happened. I did a previous video and I had myself on mute. So I recorded about 30 minutes of footage. Well, it's 1 hour, but to be fair, it can be done much quicker. But I, yet again, forgot to unmute myself. So I seen the following things that will occur. It wasn't much. I just go through all of that again, as I did in what I recorded already without sound, to give a more genuine reaction. So first, you might notice the entrance child icon is marked on the map here.
I can't fit through here. Wonder if there's another way in.
So we can't go through here. The entrance child is the kid that we saved here from the harpies.
We can safely leave this place behind, the better.
But I noticed after the massacre occurred, there's this kid, Donnie, standing right over here, who is just simply sighing. And if you look a little more closely, you can see that there is a concealed hatch. I'm not sure if these things were here before, like before this whole thing occurred. That's something to keep an eye out on our next playthrough. But this is indeed the entrance, and this is where all the kids are.
There's no druids left for us. No fair.
If you remember, these were the kids that I said they will all die before when they were training.
You fought them all, didn't you? Wow.
I actually didn't. There is a secret here. Not worth it, but we will get it anyway. We can only reach it by using Misty Step for now, so we need to rest. Then we can teleport. And it has 7 gold in it. The same loot was in there. In the scrapped recording. If we go down here, there are all the kids, like 3 of them, standing on top of each other.
I'm glad it's over. Those bear people were scary.
Just let the dialogue play out for all of them.
I miss home.
There goes half my customers. But you'll make up the difference, right? Just have to replenish our stock first.
I like this kid.
Is it true that some of the rats were druids? I used to have a pet rat.
Now that might be the case. If you remember, we saw a bunch of white rats in the enclave, or whatever, in the sacred grove inside, near Kega.
Everyone hates us. But we didn't do anything.
These are all the kids, but there are 2 people here who we missed out on, and I think we could find them before the whole shebang goes down. There's more that the other kids were always talking about.
Nothing to see here. We're clearing out soon.
Clearly looks like a badass kid,
Nothing to see here.
but we missed out on all the dialogue options with him.
That's twice you saved us now. Thank you. You bought enough time for the little ones to hide.
And I had no idea who this is, but that's her dialogue. And here's the kid, Mirkan, that we actually saved. He's marked on the map.
I wish you could stay with us. You'd keep everyone safe forever.
And this is basically it. They have a bunch of loot. I'm not going to loot it. They won't attack us, I think, the first time we steal something, but their attitude will go down. So maybe they will move out from this cave and we can steal it. But I can read this book, I guess, if you guys want me to read it. The book's central argument is encapsulated in a chapter devoted to Rilsarel, guild kingpin of Little Kalimshan. In another time and another place, Rilsarel would be celebrated as a revolutionary. In Baldur's Gate, in her own lifetime, she is known as a crime lord, a kingpin of the guild, ruling over the city within a city that is the district of Little Kalimshan. Rilsa's story began when she was orphaned at a young age. Her father was hanged by the Flaming Fist for sheltering his fugitive brother. Soon after, her mother was denounced by the jealous wife of Patriarch and imprisoned in the Sea Tower, where she perished. Alone in the world, she had learned two valuable lessons. When the law is corrupt, it is a necessity for those without the support of its enforcers to act outside it. And when the law is brutal, it is an ethical duty to act against it. Operating from within the Kalim Jewel Emporium, Rilsa knows the value of everything and everyone that moves through Baldur's Gate. She controls a wide network of agents who observe and track the exchange of goods and information as closely as any merchant or politician. But second-hand knowledge is cheap. Rilsa's real trick is to draw those with secrets to share directly into her orbit. At her Garden of Whispers, information can be shared with the guild anonymously. Anyone with a grudge to bear or a competitor to bring low, that is to say, anyone of importance, can ensure that the whole city knows their grievance. It is said that if somebody speaks of your weak spot in the garden at dawn, you can expect to find a knife buried in that exact spot before night falls. Interesting lore on the Thieves Guild or the Crime Lord or whatever. Kind of reminded me of Game of Thrones. And that's about it. Alright, now we can finally leave. The cast did say there was treasure in the haystack, but I could not find it for the life of me. Another thing I did, you can see it on the map. If I go a bit closer, near here, we can actually jump this or teleport to it. We can triple jump it with the Githyanki jump, but we can just also go on the normal path because there's nothing over there, and it would just split our party into two. That's what I did. I basically jumped it with Lae'zel, and she had to carry the following conversation that I will show you in a moment. In a moment, because first...
So, Flatnose, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Lae'zel Chucky, and my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
First we are going to go up here though. And again, another complaint is that you have to jump with the guys, with your party members individually, which is kind of annoying, as I said before, I think in a previous episode. I wish you could just have a button to make them like jump all. Like you could select them somehow, like select all of them, maybe they could jump. Maybe it could just work automatically if it's like outside of combat. But that could also lead to you like jumping into poison or like, you know, bad places. We are going up on this lookout. Sausage and an apple. First I thought this looks like innards and a skull. It's not. I have another oil barrel. I think we don't need to carry that. There's a skeleton.
Something over there.
Yeah, over there, okay. Grime covers this necklace, but you can vaguely discern delicate engravings of a moon and harp. And it will give us a divination cantrip that... who has already? What? What's going on? Oops. Shadow Heart.
As a harper sigil. Why were they here?
Astarion just said the necklace has a harper sigil, and why were they here? We'll equip it on Lazel, so she can do something. And then we discovered this rocky crevice.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag covered with spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Nature. Survey the spiders. And we can use animal handling. Speak softly to the spiders in hopes of calming them. Oh, it worked.
One by one, the spiders retreat to the rear of the crevice, lulled by your murmurs.
Boldly reach for the bag.
You stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
We should sort by latest. And there was some gold and a spider egg sac. Something or some things wriggle within the sticky shell. And then...
Several spiders rest in the rear of the crevice.
what I did, I tried doing this. Reaching to crush the spiders.
The infuriated spiders cross your hand and scale your arm. The swarm is coming.
Okay, I did this on purpose because I want the XP, right? It's free XP, why would you skip on that? Starting off with a big crit. Another one dead. And another one. There. See, that was easy and we got a bunch of free XP. Why is Astarion like that? Oh, nice.
Should get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
Yeah. I guess it doesn't matter how the portraits are ordered. Let's go back down. Okay. Oh, a backpack. Okay, and this is what I've seen before
Going to be all right.
when I did the shortcut with Lazel.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Stop it. You're scaring him. You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Illithid, wisdom. I will go where I wish. I think the Illithid rolls are generally really strong. Success and a 2.
I'm so sorry. It's our brother, True Soul Edwin. He's injured and I wasn't thinking.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. The injured man locks eyes with you. The parasite writhes in your head.
Hold his stare.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna. New recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. Mind the true soul. He will. He. Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now.
A true soul. Thank the Absolute. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you.
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
And now we got some minions. True soul.
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you, will rule.
Oh, I like these two. All zeal and no brains.
A crude summary. You have more to learn of our fate, novice.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
Why are you out here? The wilderness is dangerous.
We know that all too well, sir, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
These fugitives, tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
I won't tell them I'm a survivor. They are obviously talking about the ship. What happened to your brother exactly?
An oil bear. It had him on the ground before we had a chance to react. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks.
So here's the thing. In the silent recording that I did, I sent them into the cave. And because I don't want to save Scum, I will do the same thing. You need to find the beast and avenge your brother.
What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute.
You're right, sir. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
True soul? Absolute?
Whoa.
What were they raving on about?
They're clearly devoted to the absolute, whatever that is.
This could spell trouble.
I like how we had some voice acting for us. However, look at his corpse.
The man is dead, but something shifts beneath his features. A glistening tadpole emerges, slithering up past a sightless eyeball. The same as the creature behind your eye.
Observe
It
it.
seems to curl upward in recognition, then shrinks back down, eager to escape.
Reach out to crush it or leave it be. Leave it be.
The tadpole slips out of its host and worms away into the undergrowth.
What's that?
Removing the parasite. We met some cultists who worship a deity called the Absolute. One of them could telepathically communicate with us, which means he was infected too. The parasite reacted after we tried to use its powers. We need to be careful. The last thing we need is for these things to wake up. Oh, I think that might have been from another one. I think it's fine. I let it go because what if it will come back and help us? Oh, Shadowheart wants to talk.
Did you feel that? It wasn't us doing the talking. There was a power behind the words. The parasite. We spoke, but it commanded.
Freeing others just like that. Now there's an advantage we can't afford to ignore.
You can't say that for certain. Not while we don't know the true cost. If I were a parasite, I'd want my host to think I was a benefit. Be careful with this advantage.
I love how Astarion just likes everything you say. I think he might be chaotic evil. While Lae'zel is obviously lawful, and Shadowheart may be natural. Or neutral. I don't know how to say that word.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Exsanguinated boar.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
Medicine. Examine the boar's corpse. I failed this before.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you?
Now you know, because vampires puncture wounds. He doesn't want us to see the corpse. You know something about this, don't you? Come on. Yes!
It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
Funny coming from the guy with fangs. Oh, wait. I forgot something. Well, two things. One is this pouch over here. It contains some gold and an emerald or something. But interestingly enough, you can talk to Edwin's corpse. Speak with the dead.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
You can almost ask all of the questions from it as well. Is there any valuable around here? He's talking about the two people who were here. What are you doing here? So I guess that's what they were looking in the crash. It might be like a literal weapon, or it might be us as a weapon, or the parasite. Or a combination of all those things. What do you know about this weapon?
Crashed from the sky, taken by infidels.
What can you tell me about the Absolute?
Do not fight her. Power, such power.
Who are you?
Edwin, a true soul, a chosen.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Alright, and you can go down here. These are ensnaring or twisting twines that ensnare us. Best to avoid them. Leather boots, which we will put on ourselves. It doesn't do anything, they are just basically, they have a better flavor text than the simple boots. All our other party members have one already. And then what I did, I went over here.
Another pod from the ship. Could there be other survivors? Oh, smells like rotten eggs. That smell. That smell.
My own pod certainly didn't reek like that. My own pod certainly didn't reek like that.
Kinda.
It smells of sulfur. Probably
There.
best that it's empty.
Okay, so before I clicked on it with Asterion, and if you know rotten eggs, that's how sulfur smells like. That's why I wanted to show you, because I think this is an implication that this will be another hero, maybe a dragonborn one. You know, sulfur dragonborns. I think there is a strong chance that there might be just that. Kind of like how Fane was in Divinity 2. There's an open coffin. Some spoons and a magnet. Here are those people.
Owlbear tracks. It's a nest, must be.
I have to remind you, Astarion has to be moved through water because he's a vampire. So I went in this cave Asterion took a weird pathing while I was in the dialogue with one of these guys. And then something bad happened and I wiped. So for that, I don't want to go in the cave, not because of that, but it also said in my journal this. Get Auntie Ethel's help. We met an eccentric old lady in the grove. You know, you remember, it's the weird lady that invited us to her tea house. It said we angered her by attacking the Olber in there. I will just say it, it's the Olber. You probably know because they were hunting it anyway. And you probably seen other people play this game before. So because of that, I am not going to go inside just yet, okay? I want to talk to Auntie Ethel first. Now this is kind of like, you know, cheesy or cheaty. I don't feel too good about it, but in the first place I did not want that battle at all. It just sort of happened because there wasn't a conversation. Asterion took a path that directly led to the Olber for whatever reason. And it initiated combat, like kind of how the bird does it not, see? It just goes off on its own to find a path towards us.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
Wait, bucket. I have to try this. So that was the Abba cave is where I ended the episode for the record. But we still have about like 20 minutes. So let's just go on. Come on, you can't equip the bucket. Wait, we consumed it? I guess we drank the water. Interestingly, it healed us, I think. Wait, eating the apple also heals us. Oh, would you look at that? So eating does works. Oh, I only thought it like restores bonus actions or something. So food is indeed worth to keep. Now if you know, potatoes raw are poisonous. I guess we just eat it anyway. It doesn't seem to be poisoned. I guess these are special magic potatoes. But seriously, don't eat raw potatoes. Oh, what's that? Scratch, a dog. And Gomvik, a dead someone. Can we speak to animals?
Amicus animalis.
And now we can. Hello.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
Whoa, I don't remember in like Divinity that the animals, at least the dog's mouth would move when they talk. Who is that?
I told you to go.
If I wanted to hurt either of you, I'd have done it already. Nice.
Perhaps that's true. Your scent is thick with blood. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
Oh, same old story. Rest, he needs a grave.
Just go. I won't ask you again.
You can speak to him because he's glowing.
Leave us alone.
Oh. Will the dog get mad? Soft letter, personal note. Read, written in an irregular scroll, this letter offers an olive branch. Nine fingers. I won't come back to the city, not while you have your thugs looking for me. If you want the debt paid, you have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for where M. Kerwin is buried. Get digging and you'll find enough valuables to settle matters between us. Don't go looking for me. I know when I'm safe. S. Soft letter. Excited, looping letters fill this message of hope and love. Davin. It's a boy. It's healthy and perfect. I've named him after his father. Come back and see us as soon as you can get leave. Love, Flora. And Davin Jr. Gombrick. Be doubly careful on the way back to Baldur's Gate. I've received more reports of attacks on travelers throughout the region. I can't have my best messenger winding up face down in a ditch somewhere. Watch yourself. Better late than never. Postmaster General Dunzo. So he was like a postman. Oops, I wanted to take it. Let's talk to him.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What happened to you?
Pack of nose, claws, teeth.
Why were you in the forest?
Letters. Delivery to Baldur's Gate.
Where did you keep the letters?
In bank. Standard issue.
I'm just trying to ask the questions that are like, you know, might be relevant. Because we know his name, we know his profession, we know where he's from, but we should go with the ones that are most likely to lead us to somewhere. So, where are you from?
From Trail.
Okay, we did not know that. What's your profession? No, who are you?
Gunwick.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay, that was fine.
Leave us alone.
Oh, look. Mushrooms, but they won't show up if I hold Alt. I guess we just straight up eat that. Curious, what's this wooden, like, platform over here? Okay, no secrets.
Giselle, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say, murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
Indeed. Just see if like any secrets are hidden around here. By this time, you know I love my secrets. Blood. Surely this is too far. But I can't even try it out. I mean for the teleport, sorry. The misty step. I have to keep in mind sometimes you can't read my mind. Sorry. Oh,
Your
ruins?
sour face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
Why do they hate each other so much? Oh look, the other side of the road. I mean the big bridge. Goblins?
They're
Yeah.
goblins. They're travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
Childlike charcoal drawing of 3 stick figures, goblins drawing, and it's a story item. Drawn in thick charcoal lines upon an animal skin, this childlike portrait depicts 3 stick figures, a goblin with sparks in its hands, a square humanoid figure, and what seems to be an elf. Each of them is wearing a simple crown. Huh. Defeat the goblins. Wasn't paying attention where we sold our armor, but I'm not sure if it's worth picking up. We'll do so nonetheless. Can we speak with the dead?
The corpse does not respond. The corpse has nothing to say. The corpse has nothing to say. The corpse remains silent. The corpse has nothing to say.
So I'm not sure about this recasting with the dead, or the Divinity 2 method when you just simply see all the dead if you turn it on. I think this way is less intrusive, unlike the atmosphere of the game. So in that way it's better, however you do have to click on like every corpse that you find. But I think that's fine, right? Oh, rich people's silverware. Oops. Broken loot. I'm just gonna pick it up because we never seen one. Wait, the daggers weigh nothing, so I guess we can take them. Sell them for a few coins. Oh, look at this. That tiefling.
Goblins. I can smell trouble ahead.
Oh. Was this like a little village that's overrun by goblins? Oh no, that's so sad. Mainly because I was curious what it would be like with NPCs. But I guess we got our fair share of talking for a few episodes. Before we go in there, let's take a look around. Because there are clearly goblins waiting to ambush us. There's a chest.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? The food. Freshest fish I ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat. Now, that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Well, unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
So, I always find it funny about vampires. Like, oh, you don't know I'm a vampire, but I'm so eccentric. I basically talk in cliches. But surely you must not know that I'm a vampire. Blah blah blah. It's funny. I like it, don't get me wrong. It's just silly, but I like it. What's this sound? Really annoying. Like ASMR for my right ear. Who are these? Auntie!
Just tell us where she is. We don't want any trouble.
But you're bloody getting some if you don't fess up.
Whoa,
She
whoa,
went
whoa.
to see you. We know she did.
Wait.
No, absolutely nothing, you Aegis. Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Stop this. We won't ask again.
Okay. Well, first let's do the conversation, then I will say my thing. Lower your weapons. I know this lady.
Sweetie, be careful.
He's with the hag.
Don't bloody stand there gaping. Get him!
That's fine by me. Okay, so I was going to say, for one, Auntie Ethel got de-leveled because back at the camp she was level 4, right? However, look at this. Race. She's not human, she's not a demon, she's Fae. Just like as we predicted in the kitchen. I still don't exactly know what a Fae is, but that's really interesting, isn't it? Sorry, I'm excited. Don't you dare to hurt Auntie Ethel. In fact, I'm even going to go there and shove you. I rush. Bam. Go a bit closer and try to shove them. Nice. Keep the auntie safe. Blinded this guy. Nice. I like our summons. Familiars, rather. Maybe shouldn't have been so close to him. So, why aren't the other guys getting their turns? Seems like they missed out one, or maybe I just clicked the end turn button.
Oh my stars! I didn't mean for this to happen.
Do you know this Mayrina they mentioned?
She's their little sister, and she's staying with me.
Oh, so they were right.
This is all my fault, but I made a promise. Mayrina begged me not to breathe a word if they came looking for her, and my word is my bond. That poor thing will be distraught. We can't let her know, it'd break her poor heart. I'd best get going, but please stop by my house. I'd like to thank you proper.
Boom! Why could she not do that before, huh? Maybe people would have then known that she's indeed something strange. Tattered letter, a hastily scrawled note. Oh, I wanted to read it. Dear Joel and the mayor, don't get mad, I mean it. I'm only leaving this note so you don't panic and do something stupid. I'm going to the Hag. I owe it to Connor to make things right. You know he'd do the same for me. I'll be back soon, so not a word to ma'am, alright? She has enough on her plate. Mayrina. I take a cleaver. And a baguette. Can we speak to them? Because they are glowing.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What brought you here?
My sister went to Ethel.
Husband died. Wants him back.
Is your sister in danger?
Trick. All a trick. Ethel is a hag.
Did you have any family?
Mayrina, my little sister.
Can I trade with you? What? I actually can. Lol. Wait, like, can I actually do a trade? That's just funny. Okay, good, it won't let us. Where are you from?
Farm. Out by Baldur's Gate.
Who are you?
The mayor.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay, so this one is strange because we indeed killed them, yet the loading screen gives us the tip that souls that we killed are not inclined to speak to their killers.
I haven't spent much time with helpless old ladies. Was that normal?
No, she's more than some frail maid.
That sly old crone. At least we got to kill someone, I suppose. We probably gave those two idiots an easier death than whatever she had planned for them.
I don't think she's evil.
What do you need now?
Sorry. Ignore the frozen bird. Let's talk with him as well.
Kill the hag.
This hag, what do you know about her?
Ethel. Death in disguise. Never trust a hag.
Why do you want to kill the hag?
Hag has Rena.
Mayrina.
Promised to bring Rena's husband back. But hags lie.
What are you doing here?
Little sis missing. Get her back. Get Rena back. Joel.
Sorry, I asked who he is. That's it. Interesting chain of events.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Draw on your pack to empower your sight. It's not a... Okay, good.
You blink, and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
Wait, what? Wait. Whoa. Wait a second. Whoa. So if I go back here, Putrid Bog. Holy shit, that's so cool. I'm sorry. Sorry if I'm or I seem like I'm overreacting, but dude, what if we fail that check? Will the forest or the swamp stay like enchanted? That's really cool. This also seems like a secret. No? Like there's clearly a road. You guys don't want to use your checks or something? Okay, I'm really curious about what would happen if I like stay that way. Or maybe this just happens regardless, maybe you just get lost in it. Okay. However, we have been going on for long enough. I think this was one of the episodes I have been most excited since long time. Just because of the recent events. I'm really interested in this Auntie Ethel story arc now, for some reason. So, anyway, I am going to just do a quick save. And yeah, this should be it. I will see you guys in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, you can consider liking and subscribing, maybe, if you want. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye.